Antibiotic resistance is becoming a major problem in modern medicine. If you remain to be convinced of the difficulty of outpacing bacterial evolution, just take a look at the megaplate petri dish experiment done in Harvard.
This experiment showed in real time how E. coli evolved to survive in an environment with progressively higher concentrations of antibiotic, evolving the necessary mutations to deal with 1,000 times more antibiotic than was possible for the wild type took a mere 11 days. Antibiotics are routinely being overprescribed by doctors. They are also being fed to farm animals to help them gain weight and preemptively prevent disease. However, these animals can act as reservoirs for bacterial populations, allowing them to evolve resistance within them.
Given the state of things, it is no wonder that we are promoting the spread of antibiotic-resistant strains.
For infections not responding to other antibiotics, the medication prescribed is colistin, the antibiotic of last resort.
And yet, in 2015, it was found that a single spreadable gene can make bacteria resistant.
For those infected by bacteria that don't respond to any antibiotics, doctors are powerless to help.
This creates a rather gloomy outlook, where medicine steps back to the start of the 20th century.
However, a new tactic for outsmarting bacteria has been suggested by exposing the secret language of bacteria, the language of quorum sensing.
The principle behind this language is simple.
Each bacterium produces two types of molecules, a molecule that identifies the bacterium as a bacterium, and a molecule that identifies the bacterium as a member of its own species. This allows bacteria to take a census, counting how many bacteria are present in general, and how many of those bacteria are members of their own species. This communication between bacteria is a useful organizational tactic. One bacterium, being so very small, can't do much, but take a large population in a limited space, all acting in unison, and something can be accomplished.
Here's an example.
A pathogenic bacterium, or, in other words, a disease-causing bacterium, finds its way into your body. If it were to launch an attack on such an enormous host, it has no chance. However, thanks to quorum sensing, the bacteria just keeps quietly growing and dividing, growing and dividing. It does this until its population is high enough that the concentration of the molecule it produces to self-identify is sufficient to indicate to the bacteria that they have a decent shot at an attack. It is only at this point that the bacteria release their toxins all together and make you sick.
You may have noticed the bacteria's Achilles heel here.
What if we block this communication so that bacteria don't know it's time to make you sick? Well, turns out that blocking this communication in mice allows them to survive a bacterial infection that would otherwise kill them.
Perhaps this is the future of medicine, unless bacteria develop a new trick up their sleeves. Hi everyone, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe so we can make more content soon, and leave a comment with any suggestions for topics you'd like us to cover.